Hello. First tonight, on the day yet another soldier is confirmed dead in Afghanistan, a young corporal has been buried in a village churchyard in Norfolk.
Lee Scott was 26 years old and with the 2nd Royal Tank Regiment. He was one of the soldiers killed just over 2 weeks ago during Operation Panther's Claw. He was buried with full military honours. Our chief reporter Kim Riley was there.
He enlisted just after his 19th birthday. 7 years on at St Faith's Church in Gaywood, a firing party prepared to honour Corporal Lee Scott, to remember his infectious smile and celebrate a short life lived to the full. He disliked drab colours, and many friends decided to make this a multicoloured funeral service. The congregation told he loved soldiering in his regiment, but his family always came first. 4-year-old son Kai walking with his mother Nikki, baby daughter Brooke in her arms. In an amazingly courageous tribute, Nikki spoke of their family life and the bond between father and son.
Kai would always laugh and dance around the house with Lee, 2 big kids together. They even had names for each other, Poo Poo Head and Pizza Face. Not the most caring names, but they're special to them, and now they're really, really special to me. Lee, thank you for marrying me. I promise you that I will love you always and bring up the kids the way we planned. I feel lost already and my life is dark now. You're gone. But I hope by doing this today, I've made you really proud of your wife, because I am so, so proud of you.
As the funeral was being held, there were fresh tributes at Swanton Morley to one of 2 soldiers killed yesterday in explosions in Helmand province, the 4th member of the Light Dragoons to die there this summer. In another development, the government launched an appeal today over compensation awarded to Light Dragoon Tony Duncan. He's due to return from Afghanistan this coming weekend. His original award of £9,000 for injuries suffered in Iraq was increased to £46,000 by an appeal tribunal. His girlfriend, Holly Stearman, is a nurse at the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital.
Well, I think they should deserve every penny they get for what they've been through, you know, and it's terrible that they have to go through what they have to go through and then not get compensated correctly. You know, I think they're entitled to it.
This afternoon at a private ceremony, a volley of shots was fired over the grave of Corporal Lee Scott. His regiment said it would never forget him or his sacrifice. At a time of mounting deaths and injuries on the front line, critics accused the MOD of appalling timing in seeking to overturn awards made to soldiers injured in action. Kim Riley, BBC Look East, Gaywood in Norfolk.
Well, there's still no word tonight on the identity of the soldier from the Light Dragoons whose death was announced yesterday. We will, of course, update you when we know.
The family of the great train robber Ronnie Biggs said today he's fighting for his life. The 79-year-old has been readmitted to the Norfolk and Norwich University Hospital and is in intensive care being treated for severe pneumonia. Let's get the latest news now from our Home Affairs correspondent Sally Chitsu. How is he, Sally? Do we know?
Well, he is, as you say, said to be in a very bad way here at the hospital this evening. The hospital will only officially give his condition as being poorly. He's in a room being watched over by 3 prison guards. And his family say he's drifting in and out of consciousness, and they believe this evening that his life is slowly ebbing away. Now, a short time ago, I spoke to Ronnie Biggs' son, Michael, who's travelled up to be at his father's bedside.
Doctors are talking about not resuscitating my father in case his heart stops, and I've never seen him this week. So it's in the hands of God, his life and his destiny, unfortunately, is in the hands of Mr. Straw. Hopefully he'll find it in his heart to release my father now that he's in a condition that they're not giving us much hope.
You are clearly very close to tears. He was in a bad way last time. How much worse is it this time?
I've never seen my father this bad.
Do you think this is it?
I think hope is the last thing to die. So I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Hopefully he'll pull through this one. So, as I said, it's in the hands of God and in the hands of Mr. Straw now.
It's been such a roller coaster for you and your family. It's up and down, up and down. Last time round he was here 3 weeks, and now this. Last night, obviously, presumably you got the call last night?
I actually got the call this morning. Have to be strong. As a family, we have to be strong. And here we are once again, you know. Once again, I have to question the fact that my father was declined his parole, because he seems to be a threat to society. He can engage in violent criminal activity. He's never repented, and he didn't take any courses on rehabilitation. All three are extremely questionable.
Sally, Jack Straw has said no release. Is there any chance he'll change his mind, do you think?
I think it's very unlikely. The Justice Secretary only a few weeks ago turned down the request on compassionate grounds to release Ronnie Biggs, giving the reason that he felt that Biggs was wholly unrepentant. He considered that. Even today, the Ministry of Justice not commenting on this, and they're not acknowledging Michael Biggs's recent application. 1:30 this afternoon, he put that in. Now, interestingly, this case has split the British public down the middle. A lot of people are saying they don't think Biggs should be released, even though he is severely ill. They say that he was on the run for over 30 years, he was out of reach of British justice, and that he should end his days as a prisoner. So clearly there are two sides to this.
Sally, thank you very much.